Hi, I just took a trip to Portland. I had to go visit a brand new baby boy grandson and very exciting trip. But I always try to find a little time to visit some of the yarn shops in Portland because I think they have a great amount of shops to visit. I have two of them that I went to on this trip and got quite a haul. So stand by. I hope you enjoy. Unwind Yarn Studio is a place that I go every time I'm in Portland, and it's one of my favorite yarn shops. It has a great variety of different kinds of yarns. One of the things I was really interested in is looking at some of the yarns that they carry that I don't know how it feels, but I know that I could probably get them via their website now. And that was Cascade Yarns. And I really like Cascade Yarns. They have a lot of superwash. They have all different kinds of mohair and just a great variety of yarns. And I wanted to feel their Pima cotton because I have a sweater that I want to make out of Pima cotton, and it was great. They have a couple of really good brands that I super like, or types of yarn that I super like, and they came from Cascade. Barocco is another one that I really enjoyed seeing at the shop, and the owner, her name is Heather, and she was just fabulous. I told her I'd be there for a while, and she let me go around and take pictures and film a little bit. So I hope you enjoy seeing some of the pictures that I took at Unwind Yarn. It's in Beaverton. Well, hi, I've made it to one of my favorite yarn stores here in Portland, Oregon. It's called Unwind, and they just have the best stuff. I'm having such a good time looking at some of the yarns that they have, and they're also a Chalgu distributor, so I've picked up a few things already from the Chalgu line that I wanted. I love these little connectors for the cables. They're fantastic, and it's just a great way to connect your cables, and these are the small ones because I tend to knit kind of small. And then I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to buy a set of Chalgu. Sorry for the jumping around. I don't know if I'm going to buy a set, but I am going to buy a few of the smaller size needles that I really, really like. And this is a 4-inch. They have 4-inch and 5-inch needles. Some of them are a lot longer. I kind of like them closer, and I started knitting with these little nubby ones that are like 2 inches that I really like for like the sleeves and for socks that I do. So today I am going to get these 4-inch ones in a size 3. It's a 3¼ millimeter, and just try some of those out. And I think I'm just, like I say, I'm going to get the pieces that I really like instead of getting a set, just because I tend to stick with the same kind of size over and over again, and they're relatively small. But I'm going to show you some things around the store, and I'm going to take some still pictures of some of the yarns and the brands that they have. And it's just such a great variety of different things. They seem to have a lot of wool and cashmere blends, and nylon blends, a lot of worsted weight, which I don't use a lot of worsted weight, but I do like it, and who knows, maybe I will at some point do one. But I would like to get something in enough yarn here to add to my collection for my trip next spring to Scotland. That's my goal this year, is to knit a wardrobe and have it all ready to go for my trip in April of 2027. Seems like a long way off until you start thinking that, hey, I'm going to make clothes to wear while I'm there, and then it's not so long off at all. It's almost a little overwhelming to try to get some really cool knits, because I know everybody that's going to go is going to have these wonderful, wonderful makes, and you want to have some of your own as well. And so I'm learning how to do some things that I've never done before, and use fibers that I've never done before, and it's a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy. Let me show you what I bought at Unwind Yarn Studios. I bought a sweater's worth of this, and it's a local dyer, and in Bend, Oregon, and I really like it. It is a DK weight, very soft, very nice. Let me see, I think it's all DK or all merino. The wool itself comes from Peru, but I really like it when I can go out of town and buy new things and then deal with local stuff. The owner of the store had curated these for the Soapy Scarf, as I mentioned before, and I got this at Unwind. She had quite a lot of colors of the Soapy Star kits to choose from. I chose the green one, and this is what the finished product looked like. Now I have it rolled up and ready to wear. So before I left, I had looked on the internet to find maybe some more yarn stores in the area, and I just so happened to find the Portland's oldest yarn shop not too far away, like 9 miles. So I spent a little time that I had and went to visit them. Met the owner. Her name is Heidi. She was fabulous and showed me around the shop and talked to me about all the different kinds of yarns that they have. Northwest Wool is the oldest shop in Portland. I spent some time with the owner, Heidi, and she showed me around the shop. They have a little bit of everything for everybody. Lots of different fibers, lots of different weights, needles, books, anything that you would want to knit, it's there. I found some really great hand-dyed yarn from local dyers, and I wish I'd bought more now, but I bought quite a bit of it to bring back so I could do something with it. They had this beautiful makes to show you what they knitted up as. These are buttons that are made out of deer antlers, and they had some that were made from wood. All of it was just great. At Northwest Wool, I bought some more yarn. I bought this. The dyer is Fiona K, and you can look these people up on their websites too. When I came back, I wanted to look up their websites and see what they had, and they're on, a lot of them are on Instagram. This is called Nevermore. Again, I got a sweater's worth that I want to do a top-down color work with. Let me see what this is. This is all 100% superwash wool. I also got some sock yarn at Northwest Wool. Brought it home and put it on my Swift and spun it up. And it's so cool to see it on the spin or on the cake once you get it all done. And then I knitted some really cool socks. I love this. It's made from wool and cashmere and nylon to give it some support. But got that all done and trying it on a little bit along as I go. And there's my finished sock. Now I'm on to number 2.